This world does not reward potential. It rewards pressure survived. I stopped talking about becoming stronger the moment I realized strength was never built through words, motivation, or temporary emotion. It was built through repetition under pressure, through mornings where the body felt broken before the day even started, through nights where exhaustion sat heavy on the chest and discipline still demanded movement. That is where transformation began, not when life became easier, when excuses stopped being accepted inside my own mind. Every brutal session became another layer of armor. Every painful repetition became another reminder that comfort destroys more dreams than failure ever will. Every moment I kept moving while fatigue screamed for rest became another piece of proof that pressure was no longer my enemy. Pressure became my environment. Stay focused. Stay dangerous. Stay under pressure. Most people spend their lives searching for easier paths because they fear suffering. But suffering introduced me to discipline, then discipline to a version of myself weakness could no longer control. That is why I move differently now, because I understand something most people never will. Your body adapts to whatever your standards tolerate. If you tolerate excuses, weakness grows. If you tolerate comfort, discipline dies. If you tolerate pressure long enough, eventually pressure starts building power instead of fear. Now every rep feels like identity. Every set feels like war against limitation. Every drop of sweat feels like another investment into becoming mentally untouchable. People see confidence, but they never see the years of isolation required to build it. They see discipline, but never the painful mornings behind it. They see strength, but never the silent battles fought before sunrise. That is why we people confuse results with luck, because admitting discipline created the outcome would expose their own excuses. But I stopped chasing validation a long time ago. Now I chase standards, now I chase growth, now I chase pressure, because pressure reveals who is real when comfort disappears. No comfort, no weakness, no retreat. Only pressure, only discipline, only iron within. Weakness is expensive. And I got tired of paying for it. There was a time when exhaustion controlled my decisions, when pressure felt personal, when every setback looked bigger than my discipline. But eventually I understood something that changed the way I move forever. Pain is temporary, weakness is permanent if you keep feeding it excuses. So I stopped negotiating, stopped waiting for perfect conditions, stopped asking whether I felt ready, because readiness is built through action, not thought. Now every session feels like war against the version of me that still remembers comfort. Every rep becomes another reminder that limits are usually created long before the body actually fails. Every painful breath becomes another opportunity to prove that discipline survives when motivation collapses. No weakness, no excuses, no hesitation. Stay moving. Most people stop the second life becomes uncomfortable, because comfort trained them to fear pressure instead of adapting to it. But I learned how to stay calm while carrying weight heavy enough to expose everything soft inside me. That is where real confidence comes from. Not compliments, not hype, not attention. Confidence is built through surviving hard seasons repeatedly until pressure no longer changes your behavior. That is why I trust repetition more than emotion. Emotion disappears too quickly. Repetition creates identity. Now I walk into every session understanding exactly what I came for. Pain, resistance, fatigue, struggle, transformation, because those things build every strong part of me. They see intensity and call it obsession, because average people fear commitment. They see discipline and call it extreme, because weakness made them comfortable. They see results and call it luck, because admitting the truth would force them to confront themselves. But I already accepted what greatness costs. Early mornings, isolation, consistency, pressure, sacrifice, and once accept the price completely. Fear loses control over you. Raise the weight. raise the pressure. Remove the weakness and become impossible to break. Everybody wants the crown. Very few survive. The pressure required to wear it. I learned early that life respects pressure more than potential, because potential means nothing if discipline disappears the second things become uncomfortable. And I watch too many people waste years talking about greatness while folding every time struggle entered the room. That could never be me. I became addicted to difficult environments because difficult environments expose truth faster than anything else. Pressure reveals discipline. Pressure reveals weakness. Pressure reveals whether your standards are real or just temporary emotion pretending to be commitment. That is why I stopped running from hard days. Hard days created every strong part of me. Every brutal workout sharpened my focus. Every exhausting session increased my tolerance for suffering. Every painful repetition taught my mind to stay calm while the body was screaming for escape. Now pressure feels familiar. Stay under pressure. Stay composed. Stay dangerous. 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 Most people panic when life gets heavy because they spent too much time protecting comfort instead of training resilience. But resilience only grows when the body is tired, the lungs burn, the legs shake, and you continue moving anyway. That is where separation happens. That is where ordinary people disappear and uncommon people evolve. I stopped asking whether the road was difficult because difficulty became part of my identity. I stopped asking whether I felt motivated because discipline replaced emotion completely. Now every session feels like another battle against limitation itself. Every set feels like another layer of armor being built under pressure. Every painful breath feels like proof that I survived another moment. Weaker minds would have surrendered inside. People admire confidence, but never respect the suffering required to create it. They see calm intensity and think it came naturally. No, that calm was built through repetition so brutal that pressure eventually stopped affecting my decisions. That focus was built through sacrifice repeated long after motivation disappeared. That discipline was built through painful consistency, strong enough to survive every emotional season. Now I move with the understanding that pressure no longer threatens me. Pressure build me. More pressure. More discipline. More growth. Pressure makes kings. Fear talks loud. Discipline moves anyway. Yeah. I spent too many years Watching people waste their potential because they allow temporary emotion to control permanent decisions. And eventually, I realized the difference between those who evolve and those who stay trapped is not talent, luck, or motivation. It is the ability to continue moving while pressure tries to convince you to stop. That realization changed everything, because once you stop waiting to feel comfortable, growth accelerates. Once you stop negotiating with excuses, standards become stronger. Once discipline becomes automatic, fear loses influence over your actions. Now every difficult session feels necessary. Every painful repetition feels productive. Every exhausting moment feels like another layer of weakness being removed from my system permanently. That is why I trust pressure more than comfort. Pressure builds, comfort destroys slowly. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Stay dangerous. Yeah. Most people only push hard when energy feels high, but I learned real transformation begins on the days where motivation disappears completely. The discipline has to carry everything alone. Those are the sessions that change identity. Those are the moments that build confidence permanently, because confidence built through surviving hard seasons repeatedly becomes untouchable under pressure. Now I move differently because I no longer fear discomfort. I train inside it too long. I no longer fear exhaustion. I adapted to it. I no longer fear difficult situations, because difficult situations introduce me to parts of myself comfort never could. That is why every hard day feels valuable now. Hard days sharpen people willing to survive them. We people spend years protecting comfort and wondering why they never evolve. Disciplined people sacrifice comfort and become impossible to ignore. That is the separation, that is the line most people refuse to cross, because the truth is simple. Discipline demands consistency long after excitement disappears, and most people are too emotionally dependent to survive that process. I wasn't. That is why fear stopped controlling my movement a long time ago. More discipline, less fear, more pressure, more growth. Stay relentless.
Some people pray for easier lives. I became stronger instead.
I stopped expecting peace a long time ago because pressure became too familiar. Struggle became too normal and discipline became too important to ever allow comfort back into control. So now every difficult day feels less like punishment and more like another opportunity to sharpen the mentality that keeps separating me from average people. Most people only perform when conditions feel perfect. That is why most people stay ordinary. I learned how to move while exhausted, focus while overwhelmed, and stay composed while carrying pressure heavy enough to break weaker minds, because eventually survival itself became training. Every brutal workout taught my body obedience. Every painful session taught my mind resilience. Every hard morning taught me that discipline survives long after motivation disappears. Now the struggle that once intimidated me has become the environment where I perform best.
Stay sharp. Stay moving. Stay built for war.
Yeah. There were moments my body felt destroyed before the session even started. Moments life outside the gym was heavy enough to justify quitting. Moments exhaustion sat so deep in my chest that even breathing felt like resistance. But I kept showing up because standards mean nothing if they disappear under pressure. That consistency changed me permanently. Because once you survive enough hard seasons, pain starts feeling emotional and starts feeling normal. That is when discipline becomes identity. That is when weakness loses influence. That is when pressure starts creating confidence instead of fear. Now every rep feels like another attack against limitation. Every set feels like another reminder that comfort has never created dangerous people. And every drop of sweat feels like evidence that I refuse to stay weak. People admire strength, but fear the process required to build it. They want confidence without pressure, results without sacrifice, discipline without discomfort. But the truth is simple. Greatness is expensive. It costs comfort. It costs excuses. It costs weakness. And most people are unwilling to pay the full price. I was.
That is why I move differently now. More weight.